What's up, Army? Welcome back. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Thank you for choosing to share this space with me. I hope you're doing well. Let's just get right into it. I've been drawn to the charms, so we're going to pull some charms today. Um, but before I get into that, there's this very heavy projection energy that started to come through as I was getting ready. First of all, I was seeing watermelon, like a whole watermelon, and I looked it up really quick before I started. And the short and sweet um, spiritual meaning of watermelon is abundance and prosperity. So that's always a good sign. But I'm getting this like heavy projection energy. Um, it's it's more than just judging a book by its cover. You can make assumptions about what a person does or what a person is about just by looking at them, right? Stereotypical assumptions, racial profiling, assuming a person is a certain way because they dress a certain way or because they act a certain way. This energy is taking it a little bit deeper. This energy is there is somebody like really going in on somebody else. Like, let's do person A and person B, okay? Person A has pure intentions. Person A is saying exactly what they mean. Person A has no ulterior motives. Person A is coming from a pure-hearted space. Person B is taking everything that person A is saying and twisting it through their jaded perspective and making assumptions. Let's say person A says, I love fruit salad. And person A is just saying, I love fruit salad because they fucking love fruit salad. Person B is taking the statement from person A saying, I love fruit salad, and twisting it into they're just saying they like fruit salad because you like fruit salad and they want you to like what they like so that they can get on your good side and they can in turn blah blah blah. Person B is turning person A's very pure intended words into malicious manipulation. It could be the very simple answer would be jealousy, right? But a person B has this very jaded perspective on life. Person B doesn't believe that people speak the truth. Person B doesn't believe. Person B believes that everybody has an ulterior motive. Person B Person B believes everybody has an ulterior motive because person B always has an ulterior motive. It's that energy of, there's so many fake people out there that when somebody is for real, people don't believe them because there's so many fake people out there. It's that person A is not manipulative. Person A is honest. Person A will tell you exactly what it is. Like if person A doesn't like you, they're not going to pretend to like you to gain something from you. Person A, if person A doesn't like you, they're just not going to fuck with you, regardless of what you have. Person B thinks that person A is pretending under some kind of circumstance or to gain something, and person B is not, it's this hearsay energy where person B hasn't even directly spoken to person A to gain this perspective. Person B has zero facts. Person B is taking what they heard person A said, like through the grapevine, or person A wasn't even talking to person B when they said, I love fruit salad. And person B, either somebody told person B that person A said that they like fruit salad, or person B overheard person A saying that they like fruit salad. And instead of taking their paranoia and their misconceptions and their assumptions to person A and asking them about it, they're taking their misconceptions and their prejudice and their jaded perspective, and they're running with it and telling everybody else person A is full of shit, and they have absolutely no basis for that. I don't know where you fit in that. Or even if you let's say you are person A, I don't know if you even know that person B is like going in on you based on nothing, based on their own jaded perspective, based on what they think they know. It's all completely off base. I don't know why this is in the energy, but it is. Person A is not full of shit, and person B is convinced that they are. And part of the reason why person B is not asking person A is because person B wouldn't believe anything that person A said to begin with. And I don't know why person B is so insistent on making person A a liar, but they're wrong. Let's pull some charms. The projection energy. Thank you for reminding me, Spirit. The projection energy is exactly that. So if you have pure intentions in a situation and you start to second guess yourself, even though you know that you have no ulterior motives, but this weird ass energy starts coming in, like making you second guess yourself, or making you feel guilty about something you have no reason to feel guilty about. That's projection. I'm seeing an apple. What's with the fruit salad? Maybe you're eating fruit salad. I don't know. Regardless of the projections, as long as you know your intentions, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. A lock, a heart lock, actually. Bird fell out. Oh, it's upside down. It's transformative energy. There's this energy again, going back to person A and B, right? Person A um, has transformed, and and person B doesn't believe it. And that's not your problem. If you transformed, if you cleaned up your life, if you decided to change, if you decided to know better and do better, if you decided to be better, if you are in that energy of pure intentions, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. That's them. See, people that can't change don't believe that people can change. That's a them problem. That's not a you problem. This energy is so heavy. Person B is like, person B is so mad. Like they have worked something up in their head to such a degree that they are furious at person A. Like, how dare they manipulate this? How dare they manipulate, and how dare they lie, and how dare they pretend, and how dare they, In the meantime, person A is not doing any of that. Person B is so mad at them for doing it, and they're not. Like, they're being straightforward. So stupid. Another skull. Listen, this is transformation all the way, and somebody just can't, won't believe it. Another bird. It's the same bird. It's the same exact bird. They're like, no, they don't mean that. What they really want is this, and their argument sounds valid because there are sick and twisted people that will do whatever person B is describing this person. These two birds, and this is like a double energy here. There's two people that have transformed. There's two people. It's two locks and one key. I've channeled that so many times. Two keys in one lock, not two locks and one key. Two keys in one lock. These two birds and this one lock here with the two skulls, the two transformations, two people have changed. There's two people here that have changed, and they're coming together, and other people that like knew them before don't believe it. They don't. It's an angel wing. That's how I see it anyway. I don't know what else it could be, right? And a snake. Somebody has like somebody is so sick about something, like or so sick about the idea of two people coming together. It's like, I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. As you know, so far it just sounds so, excuse me, so fucking cliche. But it happens, like we see it every day. It happens. And I think everybody makes assumptions about people in their own way, right? The majority of people don't know the difference between their assumptions and their intuition. And they will pass off their assumptions as intuition and guide other people to move according to their assumptions, claiming that it's intuition and it's not. It's jaded assumptions, it's shadow projections. You can feel when a vibe is off, right? But whoever this person is, it's it's not their intuition. Whoever this person is needs to regulate their emotions, come down from a 10, come down from anger, and then look at it. Because you can't gauge your intuition from a heightened, uncontrolled, unbalanced perspective. I don't care who you are. I don't care how gifted you are. I don't care what you got going on. You cannot safely and accurately read anybody through the lens of anger or jealousy. And this person really needs to check the emotions behind what it is that they're projecting, if they have that much self-awareness. They need to ask themselves why they're so mad. They need to ask themselves why they're so hard to believe. Because I'm getting the energy that person A has never even done anything to them. Person A has only ever been honest with them, and they're still making this assumption. And it has something to do with like the changes they claim to make or the person that they're moving towards or collaborating with. Not necessarily a romantic relationship, but like I said, two keys, one lock. There's two people that have transformed that are coming together to work together, and they make a beautiful combination. And so essentially there's two person A's. And I don't even know how many person B's there are in this situation. But the person B's are upset about the A's coming together. The number 4, it's balance. I just heard peace and prosperity. The letter K. Dragonfly. The sun. And acorns. There's a very balanced energy going on here, and there is also a very hateful and envious energy. And somebody in this energy is not aware of or doesn't grasp the concept that it's never about other people. It's never about other people, and that our reaction to people is something that we need to analyze, because our reaction to other people are signals from our own spirit and our own soul, what it is that we need to look at, what it is that we need to be aware of. This is why everybody has multiple or multiple people can have a different perspective on one person, because that one person is a reflection of whatever they need to be to those around them, and vice versa. Person B doesn't understand that. Person B doesn't understand that their assumptions, not based on any sort of reality or fact about person A, says more about them than it does about person A. Says more about their intentions than it does about person A. They're making assumptions about what person, like, they're telling a story of the ulterior motives of person A, because that's what they would do. That's what they would do. It's like those those guys that teach you what to look out for in other guys or in other men. They teach you what to look out for, but then they do it too. It's like they know what you should be looking out for because they do it. This energy is the equivalent of um, a toxic man telling a woman that the person they're talking to is toxic based on their own assumptions and not based on reality at all. It's as if somebody was, it's as if person A was going to date somebody else, or somebody was, um, a friend of person B was about to start dating person A, and person B is like, no, that person's full of shit, this, and that. And the person about to date person A doesn't see it that way and is pretty aware of red flags and has known, or is like been around the block type shit, you know what I mean? It's not their first time, and person B is trying to convince them that person A has ulterior motives when they really don't. And um, if you're about to be dealing with somebody that is really not giving any red flags, then maybe you need to check the ulterior motives of person B. Let's pull some cards. Especially if it's like I don't know, like a past person. It's the energy of like a past person interfering with their, I don't know, either with your future, yeah. It's like if your ex was interfering in your future relationship. I don't know. This shit is weird. That's weird. Like, why? Why? Why would an ex be so invested in somebody's future relationship? Like, I can't. Unless they want them. And then it's like, well, then why are you an ex? Why are you even still in contact? This energy is weird. What else, please, Spirit? Seven of Cups. Three of Swords. The Wheel. Four of Wands. And the Sun. Again, somebody is giving advice from a hurt space. They're giving advice from confusion. They're giving advice from a hurt space. With the Wheel, the Four of Wands, and the Sun, whatever this is, whatever these two people are coming together to do, it's solid, it's stable. The Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords is like this person B is trying to keep somebody in that energy. And once again, it you know, I've said this in the last couple of readings because there's always that extra layer to the energy, right? Where this doesn't exactly have to be another person. This could be unhealed shadow, unhealed trauma. This could be that the dark side your dark side, trying to keep you stuck, trying to tell you you haven't really changed. You're no good for that person. You'll never be any good for that person. You think you've changed, you haven't changed. You think they've changed, or you think they're good for you. They're only doing this to get your money. They're only doing this to do, like, whether this energy is a physical person or it is just a negative, I don't really want to say entity. It's a negative energy. Trying to keep you stuck in this Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. Just, I'm actually seeing the Five of Cups, but I'm seeing the Five of Cups in the sense of just knocking all the cups that come near you over, because whoever this person or this energy is keeps convincing you, or you're the person or energy trying to convince somebody else not to move forward. But there's forward movement anyway. So person A in this energy, it's not working. Thank you, Spirit. It's not working. And person B is trying so hard, but they have no basis. And their assumptions and whatever it is that they're saying is not built in fact. It's built in their own paranoia, their own unhealed trauma. There's this energy of this person is like, they're in their own relationship, but they're not happy, so they don't really think that other people can be happy in relationships. It's that energy of like people that don't believe in that. Not that they don't believe in the perfect relationship, because no relationship is perfect, right? Like, what even is perfection? But it's that they don't believe in a relationship where people don't lie to each other, where people aren't secretly miserable, people don't settle, They settled. They're miserable. So it's like whatever person A is moving into, or whoever is moving towards person A, well, these two A's are moving towards each other, right? It is proof that that exists, and everyone and everything around them is trying to tell them that it doesn't, that it's a lie, and it's not. Seven of Cups, please. Two of Cups. This is what I'm talking about. This confusion about this relationship, or trying to spin confusion about a relationship. Or, you know, it could also, I'm getting another aspect of it where it could be, of all the choices, this is the relationship you choose. This is the person you choose. Three of Swords. Three of Swords is the Tower. What is the Tower, please? Two of Pentacles and the Fool and the Eight of Swords. See, the way I see this, give me one more, please. The way I see it, the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords is the energy of literally being like crippled in indecision, with the Three of Swords. But then there's the Fool with the Tower. Like, it's the energy of just deciding to move out of that crippling indecision. There's something that somebody has been indecisive about, wanting to move towards something, but there's all these other voices, right? Whether from themselves or from the people around them telling them no, 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 no. But there's this energy of it being something that they just, the only real conflict is other people, or self-doubt telling them don't do that. But every other part of them, the healed parts of them, they're looking at somebody and just, they can't find a reason wrong. Everybody else seems to be giving them reasons that they can't even see, and it's making them question their own intuition. It's making them question their own emotions, because they're looking at someone or something and feeling drawn to it or them, feeling pulled towards them, feeling complete with them, seeing a new beginning with them, seeing the wheel, the Four of Wands, and the Sun with this person, place, or thing. It's something that makes them feel whole. And there are other people that are like, you don't want that. That's not real. That's bullshit. That's too good to be true. They're saying, well, the only reason this person has been stuck in indecision is because of other people. And we say all the time on this channel, other people's opinions are none of your fucking business. And if you know that something is right in your heart, if you feel drawn to something or someone and it's undeniable, What anybody else has to say about it doesn't fucking matter. And even if you move forward towards that person, place, or thing, and it disappoints you, or it's not everything you thought it was, that's a lesson for you to learn. What is the wheel, please? Eight of Cups. What is this Eight of Cups? Three of Wands. Ten of Cups. This is what I'm saying. Changing course. Somebody is changing course. Eight of Cups, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. Somebody is... Yo, I feel like I keep doing this reading. And it's beautiful energy. Like, I just keep picking up on people that are choosing emotional fulfillment. And it's gorgeous. It is gorgeous because the world needs more of that. The world needs more love. The world needs more people to choose love over this jaded, confused perspective. And whoever I'm picking up on today, that's exactly what you're doing, despite this bullshit that people are trying to throw at you. Like I said, person, place, or thing, whatever it is that you're moving towards your heart's desire. You're moving towards your passion. You're moving towards emotional fulfillment. And the only reason you haven't before now is because of the naysayers. I did a reading, it was a while ago, and I think it was called Don't Let Fear Trick You Out of This. It was very similar to this. It was very similar to this in the sense that other people around everybody, around these two people coming together, were like really trying. And you gotta understand that even in situations where people are clearly trying to keep two people apart, they're not always aware of what they're doing, right? It's not always malicious. A lot of times it's just their own fear projection. I've brought up this example before. I'm going to bring it up again because it applies. Like when I got divorced, I had several women telling me, "Are you sure you want to do that? You're going to be alone. You have two kids. There's men out there that don't want to marry single moms, and it might be hard for you." And I knew at that time that that was their own fear projections. It's like that. And when you really have grown as a person and come into alignment with yourself and who you are at this stage of your life, it's easier to recognize other people's fear projections. And whoever I'm picking up on today, again, is recognizing other people's fear projections, recognizing how other people's fear projections or even their own fear projections have kept them stuck. And this person is moving forward into their 10 of Cups, their 4 of Wands, and the Sun. The 2 of Cups, moving out of the 7 of Cups of confusion into the 2 of Cups, pushing aside these options that have been sent as distractions and recognizing their heart's desire. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous energy. 4 of Wands, please. King of Wands and the Page of Pentacles to the Four of Wands. Give me one more, please. I'm not going to keep that because it just flipped off the King of Cups. This, I know I said I wasn't going to keep it, but this King of Cups, when I was shuffling, showed up like 4 times. What is this Page of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. Justice. Knight of Pentacles. What is this King of Cups? Is this another person? Two of Wands. Page of Cups. Page of Wands and the Nine of Cups. This is... This is two masculines moving towards a feminine, and man or woman, men or women. This is just energy. But it's like, what is this Justice, please? I mean, Justice falling under the Four of Wands. Four of Cups. The Empress. Three of Pentacles. What is this Queen of Wands? Ten of Wands. Nine of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. The Emperor. What? What? The Empress is out with Justice. The Emperor is out with the Queen of Wands. The King of Cups again, please. The Hangman. Five of Wands and the Hermit. King of Wands. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the World. Okay. I don't know how to explain this. Give me a second. You have these two masculines here, right? These two masculines have their eye on this Empress energy. These two masculines have their eye on this Empress energy. All right. Let me just put it simply. The door is closing on this King of Wands. It's like, The only thing that confuses me is the Emperor with this Queen of Wands, with the Ten of Wands. All right. Thank you, Spirit. One feminine energy, Queen of Wands, Empress, same feminine energy. Two masculine energies that want to come towards this Empress energy. This Empress energy has closed the door on this King of Wands energy. This King of Wands energy is coming in Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups energy. Okay. Ace of Wands, Knight of Cups. This doesn't have to be a specific person. This is just an energy. This is an energy that this Empress energy has closed the door on. Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands energy is very fast moving, flighty. How do I say that? It's dick swinging energy. That's what it is. It's lustful energy. It's not solid. This Empress energy is closing the door on that type of energy, whether it be a person or not. That type of energy, because she's in her Empress energy. This King of Cups with Hangman, the Hermit, and the Five of Wands. This King of Cups is like, has been trying to gauge and analyze the competition, or has been like watching the competition. Is a very observant energy. It's not like this King of Cups is trying to read the Empress, if that makes any sense. This King of Cups is trying to read the Empress from their own perspective. Like I said before, this energy of all these other people and energies trying to tell this King of Cups who this Empress is. This King of Cups is now in a position where they are trying to see it for themselves. They're trying to see this Empress with a clear lens. And as Spirit just said, beat out the competition. Like this King of Cups, whoever they are, is looking to just come in and get it right the first time. This King of Cups energy is like, they don't want to, they want a bullseye first time. Bullseye, got it, nailed it, that's mine type shit. And they've really been working on there's this energy here where we spoke about a couple of readings ago, right? This pedestal energy. This King of Cups has really been working on trying to It's weird. It's not just a pedestal that this King of Cups emperor energy has had this empress on. It's it's beyond that. It's like this King of Cups, this emperor sees this empress as like some kind of like mythical creature, if that makes any sense. And they've been really working on humanizing them, if that makes any sense. It's like they really been trying to bring themselves back to like ground zero and not be so does that make sense? They're trying to not be so starstruck. I see this person like just be yourself. Just, just be like, they're really trying to push out these outside voices and really trying to like hone in, like, it's cool, it's fine, it's cool, it's fine. Just bro, just be yourself. It's fine. Just be yourself. They're just a person. You're a person, they're a person. You can talk like people. It's fine. It's adorable. It's adorable, and they don't want to come across as this like King of Wands energy. They want to send the message, like the message that they want to get across is like, I'm the one you've been waiting for, type shit. This King of Cups sees this Empress as like, and maybe this King of Cups was the King of Wands in the past, right? And they're closing the door on the on that behavior, bringing it back to the beginning with the charms, that transformative energy. Maybe this King of Cups is trying to be more stable, going from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups, growing up, trying to be more reliable and less avoidant. It's a very huge possibility because he recognizes that being this Knight of Cups, Ace of Wands, King of Wands type energy, this Empress will not even, well, it's like she will see that shit coming a mile away, right? Like, it doesn't feel manipulative, but at the same time, this King of Cups is consciously trying not to be a walking red flag. And it's making him very nervous. I picked up on this before, right? Like they don't want to say anything that's gonna make this person like run. Like they're very afraid of saying the wrong thing, of their intentions being misinterpreted. I'm hearing him say like, listen, I'm an asshole. Like, I know I'm an asshole, but I don't want to be an asshole to her. Or I don't want her to think I'm an asshole, type shit. What's the sun, please? The Hermit again. With the moon. The Hermit has the moon in the background. With the Death, we're talking about that transformative energy. And the star. The sun, the Hermit, the Death, and the star. That energy is transformative. It's exposing. It's healing. It's introspective. It's all the things. It is literally all of the things. Give me one more, please. A Seven of Pentacles. This is like, this is the energy that this King of Cups is coming in with. Clarify the Hermit, please. It's like, it's the Hermit is the Ace of Cups. Jesus Christ. The Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Five of Swords. I'm not even going to take the Five of Swords. I don't want it to, we're not ruining this. We're not ruining this, okay? The Hermit with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. This person, they want to come in crystal clear. Like they want to come in and not leave this Empress energy an ounce of doubt in their mind. Like they want to come in and just be completely transparent. It's like, ask me anything. Ask me anything. And this is where the energies around the person B energies around the Empress now come in. When this Emperor comes in, literally just an open fucking book. Like this is who I was, this is where I've been, but I'm not that guy anymore, right? This King of Cups is coming to this Empress like I'm not that guy anymore. And it doesn't feel like, if this was a past relationship, it was very brief. It wasn't, this person is not coming back to an ex-wife or someone were in a relationship for years or anything like that. It doesn't even feel like coming back to somebody. It feels like, yeah, no, it doesn't feel like a return energy. Nowhere have we seen the Six of Cups. There's a lot of cups out here. Nowhere have we seen the Six of Cups. It's like I said, when this King of Cups comes in, when this Emperor comes in, the Empress is going to have to deal with her own person bees around her and her own. It's like the test. It's the test that Spirit has been telling us about. This test of, do you really want to move to a higher timeline, or do you want to stay stuck in the past? Are you going to continue to judge everybody from the perspective of the past, or are you willing to take on this fresh perspective? The death, the star, the sun. Are you willing to trust in what you've learned? Are you willing to trust in yourself? This King of Cups has done all of this work to learn to trust in himself and move forward towards his emotional fulfillment. And when he gets there, he's hoping that the person he's moving towards is willing to take that same risk. It's got to be an equal give and take. Two keys, one lock. Both sides, Emperor, Empress, man or woman is irrelevant. Both sides need to trust in their growth. Both sides need to trust in the journey that has brought them so far. Both sides need to take that leap. Out of the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords energy, into the full energy that we saw before with this Tower. Two people balanced within themselves need to trust that together they can be balanced. Need to trust that, or need to be confident that they've learned enough, that they've elevated enough to be on a different frequency, that they've transformed their timeline, and the past is no longer is going to repeat itself. And if they can do that, they will be able to unlock a relationship that not only other people dream about and think is impossible, but one that they have always believed in, and they find it in each other if they're willing to take that leap. I hope they are. This is beautiful. This is beautiful energy. I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you got something out of this message. And you already know, if you're still with me, you're a fucking real one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. You're beautiful. I love you.